Good evening, everyone. We will start with the class. What was the last topic which we were discussing in the previous period? What was the topic? It was about what? Pranav,
Ma'am,
can you tell? Start with. It was
Average
about average cost. Okay. What are the different types of cost which I told you when we discussed about the average? Abhilash,
ma'am, average total cost, average variable cost, and average fixed cost.
average fixed cost. Okay. Now, what do you mean by average cost, Kevin? Can you tell? How do you get average cost? Kevin, Rahul,
Ma'am, per unit cost of production.
per unit total cost of production, how much we are getting. That is what average cost. How do you get that formula?
Ma'am, TC by Q.
PC by Q. Okay. Now next, after that, there is one more method through which you can get AC, average cost. What is that? Abhilash, do you know?
Ma'am, sum of average variable cost and average fixed cost.
Sum of average variable cost and average fixed cost. Okay. After that, I told you regarding average fixed cost. What do you mean by average fixed cost? How do you get that? What's the formula for it? Vinay, do you remember? Average fixed cost. How do you get that?
total fixed cost by Q quantity.
Quantity. Okay. There is one more method you will get AFC. What is that?
Average cost minus average variable cost.
Variable cost. Very good. Okay. Next, I told you about average variable cost. Akshay, can you tell what is the formula to get that? Average variable cost.
Average
Variable
variable.
cost. So how do we get that? Total, I told you, right?
Variable cost by
Quantity. Quantity. What is the other method? Can you guess? One method is average variable, total variable cost divided by quantity demanded. Other than that, how do you get average variable cost? Yes, what is that? One method, TVC by Q. Another method, Akshay.
AC minus
AFC. Okay. Then I told you the shapes of average variable cost, average fixed cost, I told you. And we were just I was just showing the three all together in one graph. Okay. Yes. In this, if you see AC curve, it is lying above both ABC and AFC because it is the vertical summation of ABC and AFC. It will be always more than ABC and AFC because by adding these two, we are getting average cost. So always it will be lying above ABC and AFC. Okay, shape will be somewhat same like ABC curve. It is U-shaped. The same feature what is there with ABC, we can see with average cost also. So it initially falls as there is an increase in output, then it reaches a minimum level, then it starts rising. Now relationship between AC, ABC and AFC. AC curve, this what was the relationship I told you between TC, TFC and TVC, the same way. AC, ABC and AFC. AC curve, always it will lie above the ABC and AFC curve because at any level of output, if you see, it will be always more than ABC and AFC because we get average cost by adding ABC and AFC curves or AFC or ABC. By adding when we are getting, it should be always more than average cost. So it will lie above ABC and AFC curve. Next one, the minimum point of AC curve. Minimum point in the sense it is falling, then it is reaches at a minimum point, then it is rising. So where it is minimum, that will be always right to the minimum point of ABC curve. Here, point A is given in the as the minimum point in AC. Okay, just find where is A in this. Here it is A. And B they have given it is of AVC curve. This is AVC curve, U-shaped one. Okay, that is the AVC curve. Point B. Now what is given relationship or what is another feature given between ABC and AC? It always lies towards the right of the minimum of AVC curve. Minimum of ABC curve, what point, what is given in your, in this particular diagram? What is marked there in the minimum? In the minimum, we have put a dot and marked there, right? What is that point is given? Anish, can you tell?
Ma'am,
Could you find AVC curve? Can you see that? Yes or no? ABC curve on the screen. Can you find where it is? Which one it is? Anish, are you there? Akshay, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In this, can you find where is ABC curve? Which one is ABC curve? Yes or no?
In which
In this particular graph.
the one intersecting AFC.
Okay. Where they have marked a point there. Minimum it is. Minimum it is, you can see, it is first falling. It is reducing ABC curve. Then it is reaching at a minimum point. Then it's starting to increase. So that minimum point is marked. What is that? What is that marked one? We have marked that with which letter?
B.
B. Okay. Now, if you see point A, what did I say? What is point A here?
Minimum point of AC.
AC. Okay. So where it is lying towards the right of what?
Of A.
Of
B. A is lying towards
Okay.
the right of A.
A is lying right towards the AVC curve. Okay, so the minimum point of, that is what another one relation is given. The minimum point of AC curve, that is point A, which you saw, where it is lying to the right of the minimum point of AVC curve, which I showed you, point B. Okay, why? Because even when AVC starts rising, AVC is starting to rise. That point still we have AFC showing it is falling. So AC rises when AVC is more than fall in AFC. Just see. Just read the sentence once more. AVC is going on increasing when before AC curve. But it is not showing in the AC curve. Why it is so? Because AFC is still falling there. Just see. Here, this is the minimum point. After this point, AVC is rising, right? But AFC, is it rising? No, it is falling. That is because of that reason, because of that reason, again the AC curve is falling. AC curve is falling and it is reaching to a minimum point, then only it is increasing. So why this is falling? The reason why is it falling when AVC starts rising. Here I told you that AVC also always influences the average cost. Okay, always variable cost influences the cost, total cost or average cost. But here, what is the difference which I told you? That as variable cost is reducing, what happens? AFC curve is falling more than it. That fall of AFC curve's rate is more than the reduction in the AVC curve. Because of that reason, you can see AC curve still falls to a minimum. Then after some point only it starts increasing. Okay, once more, just listen. The minimum point of AC curve where it is lying. It is not lying same like AVC curve. It is different. Why is it so? Because AFC is still falling. Because of that reason, you can see AC slowly falls. Then after a point of minimum only AC is increasing. Why is it so? The rise in AVC is more than the fall in AFC. The rise you can see here, AFC, but the fall, what they are telling, this fall is greater than AVC. That is why in AC, still it is going on down. Then what happens? This fall or increasing, as we know that AVC is increasing, it becomes greater. The gap goes on reducing. Then because of that reason, you can see AC starts increasing. Once more, the minimum point of AC curve, you know where it is lying, that I told that it is lying towards the right of AVC curve. Why is it so? That is lying to the right of AVC curve. There is a reason why it is not falling, why it is not having a minimum point in AC. There is a reason, because here whenever AVC starts rising, AFC is falling in a more rate than AVC is rising. Because of that reason, you can see the AC cost is there, its minimum point is little bit different from AVC's minimum point. Okay, now next one, as the output increases, what happens here? The gap between AC and AVC curves decreases. Why is it so? Because the distance between them is AFC, which is going on decreasing with the increase in output. Now let me show you the table. Here, AFC, if you see, it is going on increasing or decreasing. How is it? Vinay, can you tell? AFC, that is average fixed cost. When as we produce more and more, what is happening to AFC? Vinay, it is decreasing. And what is happening to AVC? AVC, just look at that. What did you understand? First, what happened?
It will rise first, then constant.
It is rising first. See, AVC first it is 6, then it is 5. So is it rising or reducing?
Reducing first.
Reducing. Then constant, then increasing. Okay. So here what are they telling? Relation. Whenever the output increases, the gap between AC and AVC curves decreases. See in the picture. See here, the output is going on increasing. Okay. Now in this, the gap here you see, and the gap here you see, gap here you see. In the beginning, the gap is very high. As the output is increasing, what is happening? The gap between AC and AVC is getting reduced. Here the same way if you see the number, first it was 6 and 18, gap is very high. Then 5 and 11, 5 and 9, it is getting reduced. 6 and 9, it is getting reduced. Okay, so like that, this is another one relation you can see between AVC and AC. As the output is increasing, the gap between AC and AVC curves decreases because the vertical distance between them is AFC, which decreases with the increase in output. Why it is decreasing? Because AFC goes on reducing and reducing. Because of that reason, the gap between AC and AVC curves decreases. Now the last relation, as the output increases, AC and AVC curves never intersect each other. Why do we say it never intersect each other? In this, you can see AC curve, you can see AVC curve. It will never intersect. What is the reason for that? Just think and say, someone. AC curve, average cost curve, average variable cost curve, they never intersect each other. What is the reason?
And because then variable cost has to be 0.
Because
Because variable cost will be 0 then.
variable cost will be 0. It is not related to variable cost. See, AC, AVC. AC curve and AVC curve will never touch. Why? One more thing I wanted to ask you. This gap is what now? AC curve and AVC curve, there is a gap.
AFC.
It is filled with AFC. Okay, that gap is filled with AFC. So now I am telling it will not touch. Why it will not touch? Because of
AFC.
Because of AFC. AFC will be there in between, because when we are, how are we getting AC? By adding AVC and AFC. If AFC is not there, we can say that it will intersect. But here AFC is present. It will be there. So because of the presence of AFC, we cannot say, or it will not happen that AC and AVC curve will intersect. Okay, so as output increases, you know that AFC, that it is spreading more on the output. It is reducing, even though you can see that it will never intersect with each other, because there is a gap, and that will be a gap between AC and AVC because of this AFC, because it can never be 0 in the short run. AFC, you know that it will never be 0 in the short run. It will be there. That cost will be there. The presence of AFC will be there. Because of that reason, we can say that AC and AFC curves will not intersect with each other. So these are the 4 important types of relationships you can see between AC, AVC and AFC. Okay, now Pavitra.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the first relationship which I told you regarding AC, AVC and AFC?
AC curve will always lie above the AVC and AFC curve.
Because why?
AC at all levels of output is a vertical summation of AVC and AFC curves.
Because we get AC by adding AVC and AFC, so it will never be along with the AVC and AFC. Okay, Rahul, what is the second point?
The minimum point of AFC curve lies to the right of the minimum point of AFC
AVC.
curve.
Hmm.
Since even when AFC
Starts.
start rising,
Hmm.
AFC is still falling. AC rises only when the rise in AVC is more than the fall in AFC.
AFC. Here, since even when AVC starts rising, you can see that AC is still falling. What is the reason? Rise in AVC is more than the fall in AFC. Because of that reason, AC still falls. Next, Ellen Thomas, third point. Ellen,
Yes, ma'am.
third point.
As the output increases, the gap between AC and AVC curves decreases because the vertical distance between them is AFC, which decreases with increase in output.
Okay, here, what are they telling? As output increases, gap between AC and AVC curve decreases because of a decrease in the AFC, or there is a gap between them because of this AFC. And the last point, Anish.
Ma'am, as the output increases, AC and AVC curves never intersect each other because the vertical distance between them is AFC.
See, because there is a gap. In that gap, who will fit in? What will fit in? AFC will be there. It will never be zero. If it is zero, then it can intersect. Otherwise, no. Okay. Next one is about marginal cost. See, in the previous chapter regarding when you studied about consumers equilibrium, there also you have studied about average, marginal and all. The same way in this chapter also relating to producer, we have next important point, that is marginal cost. Marginal utility you learned, right? What you learned addition to the total utility. That is what you learned in the related to consumer, marginal utility. Now, same way, marginal cost for the producer. Marginal cost means addition to the total cost when we produce one more output. So when we increase one more output, what cost is involved, that we can call it as marginal cost. Abhijit, can you tell what is marginal cost? Abhijit.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what do you mean by marginal cost?
Marginal cost refers to the addition to total cost when one more unit of output is produced.
Okay, so when we produce one more unit of output, what cost is involved in that, or what addition is happening to the total cost, that is what we call it as marginal cost. Now, according to law of variable proportion, in the beginning, initially, what will happen? Marginal product of a factor will increase as employment increases. Marginal product I am talking, not marginal cost. Marginal product is different. Okay. Whenever we employ the factors in the beginning, the production will be high. Okay. So here what is given, we are talking about the marginal product, not about marginal cost. So according to the law of variable proportion, what is given? Yeah, I want to ask one question in this. In the beginning, okay, I told that when we employ inputs, in the beginning, what will happen to marginal product? What did I say just now? Anyone? When we employ inputs, when we hire factors of production, what will happen to the production in the earlier stage? Yes. It's not about the cost. I'm asking about production. No one knows.
It will increase.
It will increase. That is correct. So beginning stage, marginal product. Okay, the production will be high. So marginal product will increase. Now, when we employ factors of production, production is high. Okay, so that time the cost will be high or less. Cost of production will be high or less. In all these costs, I told you something related to that. Yes. How the cost? How will be the cost?
It will be high.
It will be.
It will be high.
How it will be high?
It will initially it will be increased at a decreasing rate.
Decreasing rate. It will be at the decreasing rate. Why do we say that? I told you in the beginning, when we employ the factors of production, the output is very great. Output will be very greater. Too much it will be. So the cost of production will be little bit less. But the production is very high. Okay. Now that point only we are discussing here. Marginal cost. When we are talking about the law of variable proportion, marginal product will be very, very high as we employ more and more inputs or more and more factors. Then what happens after a certain point, it is decreasing. So till here, what I told, that is related to marginal product. Okay. What does it mean? Initially, when we produce the output, the requirement of the factors are very less. Requirement of factors are less in the sense we have to spend money for the factors, right? We are employing the factors. So we are buying the factors and employing it. So here what will happen? Requirement of factors are less in the beginning. Then after some time only the requirement is increasing. So what happens? Initially, what will happen to marginal cost? Now we are coming to the point that is marginal cost. It will be falling. Then after certain point, it rises. So SMC curve also will be U-shaped. Okay, once more. In the first, these sentences, we are talking about marginal product. In this, we are talking about marginal cost. Why they are telling that marginal cost is falling in the beginning? That they are telling related to marginal product first. What is the situation according to the law of variable proportion in the beginning stage? We need to employ less factors of production to get high production. Or even when we employ in the beginning stage, I am talking, in the beginning stage, when we employ, the requirement of factors are very low, but the production will be very, very high. Now, requirement of factors are very low means we need not spend, the cost will be less. There will be less cost because we are not employing much factors. Because of that reason, we can say in the beginning, SMC, that means short run marginal cost, will fall. After a certain point, it starts increasing because as you employ more and more and more and more, the cost of production will increase. And the result, what you are getting, the production, what you are not getting is not according to how much you are employing. It is, as you employ, you always expect that more output should be there, but it is not happening. Because of that reason, after a point, it starts increasing. Because of that reason, SMC curve will be U-shaped. Okay. All of you got what I said, Pavitra? Did you understand? Why SMC curve is falling in the beginning? What is the reason, Pavitra? Pavitra, can you tell?
As we employ more,
More?
cost of production increases.
As we employ more factor, cost of production increases. But in the beginning stage, what is the situation? In the beginning stage, they are telling that short run marginal cost is less. It falls. What is the reason for that? Pranav, can you tell?
Initially, the requirement of factor become less.
Initially, the
Factors become less.
okay, the requirement of factor is less. Why? Even though it is less, what is the result there? Production, relation to production, how it is?
It is high.
It is high. Okay, so initially up to a certain point, you can see that the requirement of factors are very less, expense will be very less. Because of that reason, the marginal cost falls. But after a certain point, it rises because we start spending more and more money on the factors of production, or we start employing more and more factors of production. But that result, according to how much we are employing, the result is not that much. The production is not happening that much. Because of that reason, you can see after a certain point, it rises. So SMC curve is therefore, it is U-shaped here. Okay. Now, let me take attendance. Oh, it is still 4:30 or 4:20? 4:20. What 4:30? 4:30.
9:30.
4:30. Okay, because some others started coming. That's why I'm asking. Okay. Just wait. Okay, so where is that here? Marginal cost. Marginal cost is not at all affected by fixed cost, because you know that we are talking about change in TC. In the short run, change in TC always happens because of change in TVC. Okay, just keep it in your mind. In the short run, total cost will be influenced by which cost? It will be influenced by TVC. Okay, total variable cost. So when we see marginal cost also, it will not be affected by fixed cost. It will be affected by variable cost only. Now, MC, I told that how are we getting? It is addition to the total cost when we produce one more unit. That is what you mean by marginal cost. Now, how do we get TC is given TFC and TVC? There TFC remains constant. It will not change at all. So MC is independent of TFC. Marginal cost is independent of TFC. And it is affected only because of this TVC. If there is any change happening in TVC, that will be reflected in marginal cost also. Now, how to get marginal cost? This you have learned marginal utility in the previous chapter. How to get marginal utility? Who can say? How did you get marginal utility? What is the formula to get marginal utility? In the previous chapter, when we learned about consumer's equilibrium, that chapter I told you how to get marginal utility. You remember? It is related to, here it is cost, there it is utility. So it is total utility. What will be the answer? Who can say? Someone yes, Pranav, you got?
Change in total utility by change in output.
Divided by?
Change in output.
Quantity?
Demanded.
Change in quantity demanded. Okay, same way here. Marginal cost now we are talking. Change in total cost. divided by change in output. How much increased? How much change happened in the output? This is the way how to get the marginal cost. Otherwise, change in TVC. Why are we taking change in TVC? Because marginal cost will be affected by only by the TVC. Because of that reason, we can take change in TVC divided by change in output. Now, what is MC? Rate at which rate of change happening in TVC or TC for a given change in output. So change in TC, what change happened in the next additional production? How much output, how much change happened in the output? Always we are increasing one units almost. You can see, you might have seen that when we divide a number by 1, you will be getting the same number. Here, MC schedule. Output is given 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here in this, they have given TVC. Because change only happens in TVC, we have taken TVC. Even if you are bringing TC, there also you can see the same amount will be reflected in total cost. So in the beginning, first stage, there is no output, so marginal cost also will be 0. Second, 1 unit production, TVC is 6, marginal cost is also 6. So same, there is no difference. But here, as we are moving from 6 to 10, what change happened in the variable cost? How much change it happened? What is the change? How much increased? How much cost increased? Yes. From 6 to 10. What is the increase? 4. Okay, 4 increased. What change happened in output?
1.
1. So 4 divided 1 by 1 is equal to 4. Okay, that is why the same number is given. Name again the next one from 10 to 15, it is 5. Difference is 5. And from 2 to 3, again the change in output is 1. So the same answer you get 5. Like that it is going. And here also you can see, first it is initially the difference 6 to 4, the difference is less. 4 to 5, the difference is less. It is falling in the beginning. It is reaching to a minimum. Then it start increasing. Okay. Now shape of MC curve. It is U-shaped. Why is it U-shaped? It is because of law of variable proportion. MC curve, what happens? And the first it falls, then it reaches a minimum, then it starts rising. So this explanation I will tell you tomorrow, I mean next day. I will not be able to finish then. Okay. Let me take attendance. Abdul Aman. 29. Abdul Aman absent. Helen Thomas.
Present, ma'am.
Helen Burgess. Anish.
Present, ma'am.
Aparna.
Present, ma'am.
Krishna Kanti. Akshay. Pavitra.
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Pranav.
Present, ma'am.
Rahul.
Present, ma'am.
Roseanne. Vinay.
Present, ma'am.
Vishnu. Abhiram. Abhijit.
Present, ma'am.
Abhilash.
Present, ma'am.
Amal. Basuri. Kevin.
Present, ma'am.
Present.
Yeah. Yes. Surya Krishna.